What's up, guys? How's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic week, and I hope the rest of it goes just as well for you. So, one of the big founding principles for Rough and Ready baking was that it may not always look pretty, but things are always going to be tasty. Well, if this doesn't embody that from the bottom up, I don't know what does. I decided to go ahead and try something new, and I made up a monkey bread recipe, but it's savory. So it's got sausage, cheese, all that good stuff. Now, the bun pan that I used is the same one that I used for the choco flan, as well as my black chocolate cake. So, presentation wise, this thing may not be the prettiest, but it did turn out really tasty, and all the techniques worked out really well. So, I was super excited to have it. Everybody else that tried it loved it. Everybody said it was terrible, Tearable. So I took that as a compliment. But let me know what you all think. Check out the recipe. Try it for yourself and let me know how it goes. Also, October's running down. I think we're at about 873. So not that much farther to go to 1,000. So make sure you're pushing the videos. Make sure you're subscribing. I'd love to give away 3 copies of my new book. But if we don't reach 1,000, then it'll only be a single one. But hey, we'll see what happens, right? So, enjoy the video, and I will see y'all again next time. All right, ingredients are on the board, and it's time to go. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to combine our warm milk, sugar, and yeast into the bowl of a stand mixer. Now, make sure your milk is not too hot, or you're going to kill your yeast. Now, you're going to wait until it's all foamy, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. Now, when it gets to looking like that, it's ready. And next, you're going to add 2 cups of flour, your salt, your softened butter, and your egg. And you're going to mix that with a dough hook until it is combined or just combined. You don't want to overbeat it at this stage, or your dough is going to end up hard as a rock. Now, once that initial mixture is all combined, you're going to add your next 2 cups of flour and increase your speed to about medium-low and knead it until the dough is smooth and elastic. And that's going to take about 7 to 10 minutes. You're looking for the consistency of an earlobe. Now, grease a second bowl, throw your dough into it, and let it rise for about an hour, hour and a half, or until it doubles in size. Now, your filling is going to be very straightforward. In a small bowl, go ahead and combine 6 tablespoons of the melted butter with your minced garlic and parsley. And go ahead and set that aside somewhere warm where it's not going to congeal on you. You're going to want to roll your dough balls through this later, and you want everything to be smooth. Now, the next thing you're going to work on is your sausage. You're going to want it brown and crumbly. Go ahead and toss out any excess fat and set it to the side to cool because you're going to be hands-on with it later during assembly. Now, back to the dough. At this point, it should be about doubled in size. Now, you're going to want to go ahead and punch it down to release any excess air in it. You don't want bubbles in your dough to make just an empty biscuit. Basically is what you're working with. Now, once you punch the air out of it, you're going to go ahead and turn it out on a lightly floured surface and start pulling out 1-inch dough balls out of it. It should look something like this. Your balls may vary in size. That's 100% fine. Now, these are what my balls ended up looking like. Again, none of them are perfect, but they're all around that 1-inch mark that we're looking for. Now for the assembly, which again, very straightforward. You're going to take your balls, roll them through your garlic butter, then roll them through your cheese combination, and then place them in a 10 to 12 cup bundt pan. Now you're going to go ahead and layer these between sausage, dough, and cheese, and keep alternating those layers until you either run out or you reach the top of your bundt pan. Now for me, I reached the top before I ran out of balls, but that's 100% okay. You're going to go ahead and pour the rest of your butter over that, Cover it loosely in plastic, as you see it took me a couple times here, and let it rise for about another 30 minutes. Once it's risen, go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 and bake for about 35 minutes to about 45 minutes or until it's golden brown. If you're worried about burning, go ahead and cover the top with aluminum foil. And by the end of it, you should let it cool for about 5 to 10 minutes, run a knife along the edge, and you should be able to remove it out of the pan without much of an issue. As you can see, not the prettiest thing in the world, but it was delicious. Everybody enjoyed it, and I would highly recommend it with a side of gravy. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.